Good evening, everybody. Looks like we got a lot of people here today. That's good. Uh, First, I guess you want to go with Larry first. Does that sound good? I know we got a lot of people that want to go. Larry, you want to go ahead? And looks like you want to speak to us about some ideas about some properties in town.
An agenda.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Thank you guys for letting us be here tonight. I've brought Phil O'Haver with. He's our financial guy down at the office. And we have Mary Jo is here with us as well.
Economic development, I'm a business here in Knoxtown.
Okay.
So what we was wanting to do is a couple things. One thing, we've got 3 acres, I think roughly give or take a half, over here just across from the filling station. And we just wanted to put a building there.
That's
over
right
there.
behind you.
It's right behind you? Okay, so you know where we're at. But we was wanting to put a building up over there, so we wanted to see if that was a possibility or if there was any conflict in town about that or what that looked like. And I brought the plans along if anybody wants to see them.
What kind of building?
It's gonna be for a maintenance building, like a garage. We're gonna move our mechanic shop over there. We've got a couple bays over there, but this is what the building would look like, just a garage. 4 plans in here. I had it rolled up, I shouldn't have rolled it, that's what happens, right? There's the end elevations, just a garage there, and the floor plan. It's right here. It's just an open building, and we're gonna have, this is our garage doors to bring our equipment in, couple break rooms, offices, restroom down like at that end. This is facing over to the west here, and this is out to the highway.
150 by 80.
Yeah, it's about 12,000 square feet is the building.
So where do you, I mean, my first instinct is noise, and more noise.
And lights.
And I know you've done so much to cure noise.
Yep, well, that's why we came today, to see if it's possible or if anything keeps it from happening over there. So that's what the building would look like. And it's a garage, it's a maintenance build, like we do our maintenance work. And we've got it over there now, but it's like 2 bays.
Mhm.
But this is a little more room, and our cranes would be over there. We'd work on our cranes. We'd clean out some of that lot out and move it down there. It's a little more room.
How close is that to, for example, Jerry's house that is on Anderson?
He's got the
Is
wooden
it
fence that
directly-
runs along
The
the
where
line.
now?
He's got the wooden fence that runs between you and him.
This way?
Yes.
It would be on that end of the building. We didn't place no distance. We didn't know what the distance would be. But that would be, the backside would be there.
And
Is
how
how we
much-
had it laid out.
How much noise and traffic would that cause?
Traffic,
And
there'd be
noise.
some traffic, noise. I mean, they're doing mechanic work. It's like a garage is what it is.
Would it be
It's a garage.
24 hours a day or
No.
just?
No, it's not 24. This is just day work.
Mhm.
Yep.
Anybody else have questions?
Well, there's 4-way stop is right there. I mean, is that gonna make any hiccups for people coming up to that stop? I mean, how many people, do you have big machinery coming in and out of there daily?
There'll be, it's not like the plant, but there's semis come in and out of there, yes.
So they'll be slowing down around that curve to come into your maintenance shop?
They would be, yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So here's where that new tower is. I'm just
Mhm.
trying to get a good, there's the tower, there's the gas station. It's here?
Yes. It's
Oh, right.
almost,
know
almost,
what
the
my
drive's
mom
almost right across
This
there.
would be Anderson Street.
Yeah.
And then you've got a house here, and then you've got mom and dad here.
So that's, what's his name's house that burned down?
But you're
Dallas.
saying, let's
Dallas
see, so
Hartsburg.
Yeah.
house here, and then there's house here, that's Jerry.
And then there's a drag back here, like
An alleyway.
an alley, yeah.
Alleyway, street comes here. Then
Now, this
the- so-
alley's not open, is it? I mean,
So,
Yeah,
I got a water line back in there, that alley is open, cause we got a water line in there.
But, so you're saying the building, where would the building be
we was
sitting,
gonna
sitting
propose
at?
to put it right here, like right here, somewhere like, oh,
That's right, my artwork is not beautiful either.
and I think the drive is more maybe right there.
So you're saying this is, so your bays are gonna be on this side?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they go out that way,
So you're just gonna have a back of a building, single
That's
story
right.
or two?
single.
I don't think it's bad.
as long as it's
I
not
think
real,
it's gonna
real
quiet
loud.
highway noise.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna lose some highway noise, but
you wanna come look at what they're talking about?
I've been in the mechanic shop, it's much noisy.
yeah,
You know, other than the.
I wouldn't think it would be.
what about
My
the highway, they're gonna let you have a
Well, this is for, we haven't checked all of that yet,
I was gonna
this is
say,
our first
yeah.
stop
I
right
didn't
here.
know for sure if they'd let you have it out
Yeah.
there, or if they'd make you make it somewhere else since it's so close.
Okay,
to that four-way stop and by the curb.
okay, I have a couple of questions. So, the inlets coming in, the egress going out, where are your ins and outs gonna be for your coming off the roads? Are they coming off the highway, or are they coming
Yes.
off that?
Straight across from the tower.
That's the
Okay,
only
I got it pulled
access
up on the
we've
GIS
got.
map. Cause I'm looking at like what other wear and tear there would be on our roads, beyond what's already happening over on College and that kind of thing.
We can't get, I don't think that there's any other access but the highway
Okay,
here, to my knowledge.
I don't, yeah, equipment's not gonna be able to go down that alley.
okay,
Are we
that's
gonna
what I
have
wanted to
move
make
that
sure
sewer
that,
tank, or you know where that sewer tank sits?
I don't.
I'll get with you, see if we need to move it. I suppose you'll wanna use it,
Yes.
the water,
There's water and sewer back
there's water sewer there, but I'll get with you to see if we need to move that sewer tank.
Yep.
One of the lids with a cone on it.
Yeah, I put cones on everything out there. That,
I
you've
seen
them
the cones
yeah,
out there.
Yeah, just in case somebody drove in there and that way they didn't hit them.
Okay.
Question while we're on the subject of buildings.
Mm-hmm.
What is the possibility of, like where you're at now, that being annexed into the town?
as
And
you're,
what now?
as you're expanding more into the town and
Mhm.
through the town, what would be the possibility of getting the business part of it annexed into the town, so that way the town benefits from the tax dollars from it as well?
Right now, you've got the two front properties where your main business that's valued at like over $1 million, and then acreage beside it, that is being taxed by Vigo North Township. Instead of, it's not in the Sandborn town.
I see.
Yeah,
But
Sandborn sees
I
no
did
tax
you
benefits.
get a tax
I see.
abatement?
They're not gonna change, we just wonder if there's a way to
Did you
get it
get some
annexed.
kind of a
He
tax
can answer
abatement
this,
this year?
let me,
We did get a tax abatement, and
Yeah.
I have a meeting Friday with Knox County council
Well, that's fine, I
members.
just told Ralph was bringing it to my attention,
But
I
I
looked
can-
it all up on the map, what properties are in town, what properties are for the Vigo Township. And I noticed that you were paying about 14,000 and it went down to 600 and some, and I said, I felt sure that you got a tax abatement of some sort on your main
There
business.
is,
Cause I couldn't imagine why else it went down so much.
there is,
Okay,
there is,
so
and I do
really,
have,
even if, how long is that tax abatement in, for
it's 10 years.
So, right now, we're only losing out on, the acreage is like $130
Yeah, I
a
think it's
year.
pretty
And since he's got his abatement, we're only gonna lose $1,200 a year, so I don't see that annexation would help you, us a bit, really.
If
For
you
less
did
than
that-
$2,000.
Gives us time to think about it if we want to do it
Well, if
in
we
the
had
future.
tax dollars like that would help
Right.
be able
And
to
it's
build
only
a new
about-
office for here.
It's only, cause he's got an abatement for the next 10
Oh,
years.
10 years, yeah.
Oh, for 10
So
years.
Thought
by
it
the
had a
time
good-
we paid
we thought it was a
attorneys
good
and survey, everybody else, we would be way over what we're gonna gain from getting,
What do we pay on the
Annex
sewer
it.
plant?
Huh?
What do we pay for the sewer plant for the county?
I don't know.
'Cause
What do you mean?
That's not in town either, so we pay property taxes on the sewage plant, don't we?
No,
Oh, we don't, okay.
no, No, all we have
So
to
is
do
this piece
pay
of
the
property
rent.
down here, is part of the town, right?
It is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this would do you more good.
Yeah, it's a win-win right there.
Yes.
I can't think of anything negative on it.
No, as long as you can guarantee that it's gonna be just during the day, like during regular business hours type of thing, and not 6 a.m. till like midnight type of thing.
You don't like it long hours?
I don't mind long hours. I don't normally sleep anyways, and I'm a very much a go person.
Even
If anybody
somebody
knows
that,
me.
You know, I can speak for the shop he's already got, it runs till 2, 3 in the morning and you never hear it.
Yeah, no,
That-
I don't
that's-
think they're gonna
I
hear
was
it.
gonna
As
say,
long as we
because
don't hear
there's
it.
Semi in the shop, I don't think
You
we're
hear the
gonna
shop.
hear,
Yeah.
out here what's going on.
When our windows are open, it's a nice cool evening, I hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, we hear your plant out there and stuff.
You're not
But
hearing
are
the
you, you're
shop.
not hearing.
No, we're
it.
talking about the
Yeah.
shop.
Right, yeah, we're just, we're hearing
The
the
mechanic
guy
shop.
Yeah.
Blowing nails around.
So if
You're
it's
not
if
hearing a
it's
guy turning a wrench.
yeah, if it's for as a shop, then I personally don't have an issue with it, and I would be okay to motion for it to be okay. But if it is for like the regular plant things, then and it'd be
Yeah,
loud.
it's gonna
then-
be like a mechanic shop would be
Okay.
the plan. Like we'll have some trucks there, the cranes that we got on College, we'd move down there that are parked out there in
Mhm.
front of College. We'd move them down there,
Okay.
would be our plan.
Okay. Then I'm okay with it, and I would move to motion to approve it.
Would this hurt anybody's property value?
It'll make it better.
No, it won't.
He's already raised my taxes.
Yeah, but a commercial building up against residential doesn't help on
No.
values. It decreases values.
Mhm.
Sure does.
Well, the way that they have increased lately, it may not be a bad thing. But
I think it'd be something that definitely would need to get, well, wouldn't have to, but best would be to get agreement from the adjacent property owners. You know, we've only got one here tonight. That would be the only thing
So
that I
where
would
does
request.
he own that? Where's your property at?
Right here. This
First
is,
house
this is
or the
Anderson.
second
Second house on the
Second.
right as you come into town.
Mhm.
So he'd be behind you.
And maybe more of a visual layout, how it's gonna sit on the property, and maybe that would help too, just to kinda see what we're looking at.
Do you know what the value is, Larry? that you're looking
This property? Well,
at? Or the
the
building?
building itself is about $750 probably.
Okay.
Is it gonna be under
Because it'll
any
have a
kind of
little bit of
abatement?
concrete. Don't know.
We haven't approached anybody.
Are
yet.
you going to approach for a tax abatement on it?
More than likely we will.
Yes, it's gonna be no benefit.
Is there anything that would decrease your apprehension to having it there? Like, I know he's built a fence over here to kind of minimize some, or hey, you know what, as long as it's so many feet from a property line, or is there a,
Is there anything, Dad, that would help you being farther away, or a new fence, or?
Well, the farther west he puts, it'd be better for me, but you probably ain't gonna do that. Or maybe a new fence to block off the noise or something, yeah. It's gonna be a nuisance to me.
I think it'd be good to know ideally how far away you would be willing or able to put it from the residential properties there up behind.
So you guys have a suggestion?
I've not surveyed it, I don't know.
But as far as off of the property line, do you have a?
Like however big this is, and just kinda, how much do you need for your drive and all that stuff? Or could you, you know,
Because
Well-
we
An
was
idea.
not gonna do, on the back side of this, we was not planning on doing, I mean, nothing except mowing, because we don't wanna go on the back side of it. So we just, whatever was back there would just be mowing.
So how many feet off of the property line then is the building?
That's what I said, we didn't set
You
no.
don't have a set amount.
Yeah.
It says 12
Can-
feet.
How far off the highway you think, Larry?
I think we have to be off the highway like 40 feet,
Okay.
I think.
So you're gonna try to keep it closer to the highway than back there?
Yeah, we take it as close as we can, but I think it's 40 feet,
Okay.
I think.
Do you have someplace else you could put it with all your properties?
Well, there's always places, but, we was checking this, I mean, if we don't put it there, we may like take it toward our office, like in Davis County.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like basically this property right here?
But yeah.
Okay.
That's the ones there.
So where are you thinking about putting it in relation to that
Is this
property?
the old shed here, right
Yeah,
there?
that's the old shed,
That's
mhm.
there, right there, right along there, with these doors open, coming in there. And we was gonna stone that out there and park the cranes out here. And we was gonna put our trucks over there along that side, park our trucks there, along the highway.
So you would have your building closer to the homes instead
Yeah,
of
we
out
would-
here?
We would keep the building back here, however, as close as they allow us to have it back here, and that'd just be mowed back there. Then the action would be out there in that front.
What if you flipped it and had your building over here and had that more of a parking, so it gives you more of a buffer between the residential's right there?
And we can do that, but I figured that he didn't wanna be looking in that yard all the time,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't want those garage doors towards his house.
Yeah, that's what we thought. Actually, the guy that looked at these doors, he said, Larry, it's a bad idea to have the doors toward the west, but we say it's not it's best for the property.
Yeah, if you had the doors this way, you'd have to make a bigger area for turnaround and everything else,
Mhm.
right, for your trucks to get
Yeah.
in and out.
There'd probably
Yeah.
be more noise that
Yeah.
way with
Yeah.
trucks running in and out.
Just directly off the
We'd be like
highway
right,
into the shopping
that'd be the
complex.
front of everything then.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't like it in my backyard. Just, it's been a quiet town and stuff, and
Fair enough.
How many, Nash, how many people you employ now, Larry?
How many we employ over at the yard?
Or your whole, yeah, your,
Probably 175.
okay.
And one of the things with this new, opportunity is that there would be a creation of new jobs. In order to get an abatement, you have to have that within that parameter, and so when we were speaking, there would maybe be at least 12 new positions, which would also be a good for your taxes. And maybe,
How many people from Sandborn work over there?
Over here, don't know that.
I believe I
Yeah.
counted 7.
7?
7?
Yeah.
On the tax base, so if your property out here was annexed, would the town get money from the people that you pay their payroll tax, would that benefit the
It's
town?
all under Knox County.
Yeah, that's straight
Okay, so
Knox
that'll go
County.
back to the county, okay.
Yeah, it just goes to the county.
Yeah, with the tax abatements, it doesn't matter what they do, it's not gonna help us.
I see.
Hey Jerry, I'll tell you, the reason why there ain't more is cause they can't pass a drug test.
I would believe that.
That's everywhere.
That's a fact.
They don't
We have a
apply.
couple, we have a
It's not
couple really
something
good
you-
boys, that Devin, your wife works there, Devin, Berg's a really good guy. He lives somewhere here in town.
Hunter Noonan lives there at West.
Hunter
just
works
outside
for
of
us, we had his son there for a
Yeah,
while,
he
but I
went to the
think,
concrete business.
yeah, he-
We tried to talk him out of it.
yeah. And we have a few guys, you know.
Alright, well, I think it's something for us to discuss. I mean, there's one thing for us to approve something, but I think it's more important for the homeowners adjacent to be the ones to approve it, is my biggest thing. I wouldn't, I'm all for growth. I'll never be against growth. However, I do know what commercial property does to the values of homes. I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in Nevada because of commercial property, so I would probably stand back from any approval or disapproval. Make sense?
So what does that mean he needs to do? Talk to property owners, Jason, or?
I think there should be some I don't want, Here's what we don't want, and Larry doesn't want this either. We don't want the town to keep continuing to feel like commercial properties are getting shoved down their throat and taking, just going because he can. Because, and Larry's not this type of person, I already know this. He doesn't need our permission to do this building. So, it's a blessing that he's even coming and talking to us about it, and I get that, and that's why I say I'm not against it, I'm not for it. I wouldn't want it in my backyard. So on a personal level, that's why I'm saying I'm kind of stepping away from it. But I do get it on that. But I think it'd just be important for the homeowners to be okay with it.
Or in finding out from the adjacent homeowners what ways that you can help to mitigate and get their approval better.
So can you guys, you say that's a homeowner there, obviously, but
My brother's one.
your brother is? Yeah, we'd be happy to meet him, like set up a time, we'll meet with them. If somebody can do that.
You've got
Or we
Harold
can-
Stewart.
I'll
and-
see what I can do, I'll get
You're
a
looking
list
about
put
that.
together and
What's
stuff.
that?
see
So
what we
if,
can
if
do.
in case they don't want that, maybe they let us use it for just a lay down yard maybe, or no? Like
I
we can
think
put
they
our
would probably
cranes-
be happier with the laydown yard than what they would with noise.
I'm gonna say this, I think a laydown yard would be noisier, because you have telehandlers, you have skid steers, you have everything else moving around. Where a garage
Yeah,
is gonna be contained inside.
There'll be more noise with lay down yard
Yes,
than
definitely.
this. This is gonna block noise. I don't think you'll hear any noise
don't
from
either.
it.
That's
I
why
don't think
a
that's even
laydown
a
would be
factor of
worse.
it.
A laydown, you
It's-
hear everything running around outside.
I agree with that.
Okay, you set it up and we'll see.
I'll see what I can do, yep.
Talked
Okay.
to my brother, his
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah,
We
appreciate
have,
Thank you, Phil.
we have one other thing.
Okay.
One other thing, if we got a minute more. This one won't take long.
We appreciate you giving us
We appreciate,
the opportunity on
yeah,
that.
we appreciate you guys.
I do have one other question for you. Along the railroad track here by your business, where you got the property off of Ralph and Joan,
Okay?
stuff's really close to the railroad track. Some of the semis, and I think there's some little shacks or something there. It makes it, I mean, you've almost gonna be on top of the track to see down towards town. Can they be moved off?
You're talking at that end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over
Yeah,
there.
no, they can be moved off.
Okay, yeah, cause it's just, like I said, it's not horrible, but it's still,
Yeah, we can move it
that
off.
makes it pretty hard to see.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you.
The other property that we have, we bought two lots down at the end. One's a small lot and the other one's got an old house on it. Is it Sand
Down on
Street?
Oak Street.
Yeah, you go down by the park, the road,
And Sand Road.
Yeah.
Sand Road, there you go, thank you.
Sand
So
Road.
we got a house down there, like an old house that's probably needs to be tore down. I mean, it's it's an old house. And there's about a 3/4 acre there. So we was thinking about possibly building like a house on there or possibly some townhouses. So we had like a layout to where we was thinking about putting some townhouses, but I don't know if Cardinal spoke to you even to see it.
He talked to me about the property a little bit, but didn't give me the
Yeah.
details on it.
So we didn't know what it looked like in this town, whether there would be, that'd be something that you'd be good with, was some townhouses. What a townhouse is like, they have like they're a 2-story building, and they got like basically a firewall between the
A
units.
shared wall.
Yeah, and we didn't know if we wanted to do that, or if we could possibly, there's room for two homes, I think, if we did do that.
You said the property was down where?
On
Sand and Oak.
Sand Road. But this is what a building would look like that.
Could you
Yeah,
do
it's nothing
something
but a
like that in
benefit.
the lot behind
Yeah.
Dad instead?
Oh, we thought about that too, but, we didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just tossing
prefer that.
ideas out, just to,
We just gave somebody permission for a duplex.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
We can't tell you no, I don't think.
Yeah,
But he was converting a home into
Yeah, but
a
still,
duplex.
yeah.
as long as it's not a, what would be considered, and maybe I shouldn't say this, cause we're on there, low-income housing that would become a problem,
Yeah.
is what we're not
Understand.
wanting. But I think anything, even of the such, that's a tax benefit to you know, to the town. That's not something that's gonna be a tax
So
abatement.
this is,
To
should
my
we
knowledge,
turn to Sand
because there's
Road,
no employees
going out to
over
Emphasis?
No employees.
So that's a
Well,
benefit
I
to
think
the
it's
town.
one, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that property down
Yeah.
there? We don't even know who this one is
I
out
know.
here. That's right, with the machine shop down there.
No, it's.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure
This
how
is
the
like
layout
1 acre,
was.
this is like 3 acres.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. You was wanting to move us down there with the shop?
Well, I'm thinking you've got, I know it's farther for you, but there's not as many people right up next to you. There's an open field across the way, so it's not really bothering as many people is what I was thinking.
Trucks there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too narrow of roads
We
and
can't
everything
do
else
that.
on that road.
We can't afford
My
to.
husband took some ice down those roads, I don't know.
Okay, so this is not a problem?
I don't think
I
that's a
don't think so
problem.
either.
No.
on that.
Okay. Bill, you have anything else?
Just, I know everybody appreciates the investment, and I just wanted to share, just in broad numbers, the investment on what LPRK has done, and since 2020, through the end of last year, just in the improvements in the facility, there's been roughly 3.5 million put into improving the property. And then with machinery and equipment that's been put in there, there's been an improvement of about $4.3 million. So there's been quite a significant investment in the property.
Is there anything you could do maybe to help the town then, grants or donations or?
He does lots.
He does,
Okay.
he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the grinder? I was still hearing it the other night. Has it been, it's not as loud, but
We took the one out that I thought was making the big noise.
it was making the big noise, but yeah, about
Yeah, we
7:30
got
the
rid
other
of
night
it,
there
we
was.
took it away.
Well-
It sounds like a little grinder at night,
And there's not, that noise ordinance isn't until I think
or
10
someone
p.m.
hammering a.
They're
So,
gonna put
we
a
can't really
sound
say anything
mat
about
in
it.
the front of that as well yet, then I think you won't hear anything
Okay.
from that.
Yeah, 'cause I love to have the windows open at night. and-
Yeah, 'cause we got rid of the other one that was making the
Oh, it was-
loud noise.
Yes, it was
And we
bad.
appreciate it.
Yes, we do. We had to yell at each other out in the front yard with that one.
Yeah, that one got a little excessive.
Yeah.
Do you guys pay on that equipment, right?
Yes.
Is this yours?
Okay. Do you know if it's in, it doesn't matter, but you guys do pay on all that equipment through the property, personal
Yes.
property tax?
Yes, we
Okay.
do.
That's
There's no abatement on the equipment.
Okay.
The thing.
Thank you.
Hang those up for us and just kind of advertise our fall festival.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up. so-
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Okay, do you guys have anything else from us? And you're gonna set us up a
I
meeting
will
with
see what I
the,
can come up with. I'll try to get you guys set up for a meeting and stuff and maybe in here one day.
Okay.
Is there a time better than another, earlier in the day or later in the day that's all right?
make it whatever works for them, you know?
Okay, all right, not a problem. I'll see what I can do for you.
That one over there would probably like it earlier in the day.
Before dark.
Before dark.
We appreciate it.
Okay,
Thanks
thank
for all the
you.
information, we appreciate it. Thank you.
I guess it didn't come to you out there.
I thought you guys were gonna do it backwards.
That's right.
I know, right?
Bye,
See
guys.
y'all.
Bye.
You coming too? Yeah.
So,
He's gotta give him a minute.
Good, we don't have to behave anymore.
He's gotta give him a minute.
No, I have to
I'll
give
see
him
the
about 5
minutes.
minutes.
I was never,
I know. He just didn't act like he was getting up, so I thought I better check.
It takes me a while to get up.
Yeah, I know.
I definitely agree, the building would be
Bye,
better than
guys.
the way down
Thank
here,
you.
100%. It would even look nicer because
Thank you.
the one thing we need to probably follow up with him just would be, how many cranes would be sitting outside. That was when he said that, I was
it's
kinda
all the
wondering.
ones that are on college right now, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was what I was wondering, I heard
Which I
that.
think would be better for the town.
Yeah, he
than
said he was
sitting
gonna
on
move the
college.
ones that were on college, or move those, so.
What? You're thinking
Can't
something.
speak.
You can't?
We've got a
Indian.
Oh. What else we got?
So we got Amanda, asking about the community building for a Christmas program.
So this year we are wanting to kind of change up how we do the Christmas program at the church a little bit. I've already taken it to our church board and they really liked the idea, and I had talked with Renee about it a while back and she suggested I bring it to you guys. Normally what I do is about September we start rehearsals for the Christmas program and we just have the program and a cookie social at the church. This year's program is based on, the story plot is, it's based around a small town tree lighting ceremony. So what I was thinking is that rather than just keep it contained to the church, let's make it a community event. I would love to have the program at the church just for audio visual purposes, and then bring our cookie social to the community building. And if we could find, I'm still looking into this, find someone maybe to donate a 10 or 12 foot Christmas tree. Actually have Sandborn's first town tree lighting ceremony at the park.
There's a small Christmas tree down there now, but it is small.
That's the thing, I would like, until that one grows up a little bit.
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, we definitely, and we can.
So far, we're lucky, it's still growing.
It's still growing, yeah.
There
And,
was your
you know,
guy
and
right
to be
there.
honest, I am more than happy to include something regarding, with that in it. You know, just because I know that one is in memory of, and I don't wanna step on toes with, as far as that goes.
No, I'm just saying that's the only evergreen tree there is in the park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anywhere, yeah.
I mean, and so that would mean that we would have to bring one in. Another suggestion that our church board had would be if you would like to combine that with your night that Santa comes. We do have a Santa, if you have one that you would prefer to use, I'm sure ours wouldn't mind taking a break.
Are we gonna do
Ours
that
is the
this-
best.
Are we
I don't
going-
know, ours raised me, so I'm pretty partial.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
Well, yeah.
ours is pretty good.
I was talking about, ours is John Gregg. so-
Yeah, my dad is who does that one.
Are
Amanda,
you going to try to do it the same night of the Christmas tree lighting?
We
All
were,
the lights in the park?
we were good, I was gonna say, we had thought if you guys wanted to combine it, we could make it one large
Well,
town,
there again.
one
Well,
large town
here,
event.
it's a perfect opportunity to have a brief discussion on that, cause it was the park board that had always put all of that together. And that is now, I'm not misspeaking, cause I believe we discussed it, that Andrew and
Courtney.
Courtney are now in charge of the community
Mhm.
building.
Yes, yeah, Andrew
um,
told me that.
So I think that, I mean, I know these guys are great at putting things like that together, I'm sure. I don't wanna speak for them, but
And
I
I'm
think it'd be
happy,
better to be a combined thing, no?
I'm happy
Oh, I
to
agree.
spearhead and work with the community. Again, we don't wanna step on toes, we just thought that it was a really great opportunity for a big community event for Christmas.
I think it'd be something to circle back next meeting once a park board has been established.
Okay,
Cause we don't know
it's a
exactly
whole new
who that,
build.
That's
who all
okay.
that is right now, so.
That's
And
okay.
I will tell you, Amanda, there's a lady renting the community building in November, she's having a Christmas themed wedding.
okay,
And she's gonna leave all the lights and everything they use for decorations to the town after she's done. So I will call her and see if she's gonna have a Christmas tree.
okay, yeah,
'Cause
and
it might be there.
that's perfectly fine, and honestly, if it comes down to it, when you guys establish your new park board, if you want to combine it,
What day have you got any days?
we have, we are looking at I wanna say it's the first Sunday in December this year. Yes, the 7th, December the 7th is the night of the program, and we are happy to bump the program up a little bit, just so it's not such a late evening here. If it's a matter of needing assistance putting decorations out, I know some kids. I'm not saying yours have to participate, they don't have to be at everything, I'm just saying.
Is December the 7th open tentatively, Kelly?
Yes. I have nothing in December right now.
So could you technically put
Maybe-
tentative?
Yeah, go ahead and block it off. And
Okay,
I think
December the 7th, okay.
I think it sounds like a great
I
idea.
think it's a great idea, and
I
I think
do
if
too,
we
I
can,
don't see.
Yeah.
if we can do it like we do Halloween and make it a whole community thing.
Right.
Yes, and the other thing too is someone had suggested even to me that we have the kids at the church make ornaments to put on the tree or something for the tree, cause the whole concept of the Christmas program is that the topper gets lost and it forces them to focus back on Christ being the light rather than just this big star. So, I mean, we could even make a topper for the tree or something like that. We do something to make it a little bit more special. But I understand needing to get the park board together. I understand when that's a new thing, you don't wanna make a lot of promises
There's
until.
changes that we're establishing now.
Right.
That, but I think tentatively it's a genius idea.
I think
Now,
it's
are
I
they
know
doing-
I would vote for it,
yes.
and, you know, but
We would both
still,
second it,
we
so-
wanna,
And I think that it'd be great, like,
Just so I
park
know
board
what's
side
going
of
on.
it, something
But
that
the
we had done in
picnic
Clay
thing
City,
is
we did a
only to the
festival of
community.
trees, and people would like bring in trees that were already decorated, and then they would basically do an auction, and people would buy those already decorated trees, and it was a fundraiser.
I wanted to do that last year.
Jasonville does it every year,
Yeah,
and it really works out nice.
I've seen, at
I
Shawnee
think
Theater,
it's
they've done that
cool.
before, where people
Yeah.
decorate the trees. Now, were you saying, I didn't catch all of what you
So
were saying.
they would
before.
decorate the trees, and then they would sell, so then they would like donate,
Donate the proceeds.
well, like, so then someone would buy the tree.
Oh, yes.
And it was just donated, like,
Yeah.
we bought an artificial tree, we bought all the stuff for it, and then a family would just come in and would buy it, they got to keep it, all the decorations, and the next year we would just go buy another one, do it all over again.
Yeah, no, I think
And it
that's
was
a
just a fundraiser.
good idea. Yeah, I think that's a great idea too. And, I mean, there's, we can always provide the people to take care of the cookie social. It's not a problem for my person to just move locations, as long as I can talk her into doing it this year. But, yeah, and again.
Would that be Mrs. Claus?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Claus really likes doing stuff like that. But the other thing too is also we want the kids in the community, not just the kids at the church, to get involved in the program. Like, we would really like to see this be a community event from beginning to end, not just bits and pieces. We will be starting rehearsals for that, right after Labor Day. So, and that will actually, we're gonna be changing our rehearsal times. That will be Sunday early afternoons now. We're moving all of our kids' stuff back to Sundays, so those of you that go to the church, you'll find out more about that later. So, yeah. Yeah, so I love the tentative yes. I'm happy with the tentative yes, just as soon as you get your new park board.
for now, we'll call it tabled until.
Okay.
I'd almost bet on it.
I'm okay with that. I understand the change-ups, so.
Good.
Other than
I
that, if
like
there's anything else that you need from me, any information on it, I can get flyers and stuff taken care of, and of course get that.
Yeah, if you have flyers and for information that we can help put out or put into the water bill and whatnot to get more kids involved from the community.
Just don't use that flipping word.
Disseminate.
I will make sure that I will make sure that those get ready and get put into, say, September's water bill, just because I know that trying to get it into August at this point is gonna be a crunch.
August bill's already.
Oh, that's August bill, I'm sorry. Yes, so I'll get it ready by the end of the month.
As long as I can have them by about the 27th of August.
All right.
Yeah, well, if you're lately, that's possible.
Yeah, so,
All right.
okay.
Appreciate it.
Already
I like the
Alright, thank
idea.
you.
Yeah, I know.
Well, have a
Next
good
one,
evening.
Hey, you got the.
Jim, is it Liticom? Is that-
Yeah.
Lithicum.
Lithicum. Right, 121 Maple Street wants to know what we can do
She
with
has
this
pictures.
sidewalk. He says it's bad, wanting to know if we can just rip it up.
Like Kelly's got pictures of it, but the thing is that it's not in any worse shape than any other sidewalks in the town.
There's his sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, actually.
And if you were to rip it out, then he would just leave it
All
with the
of them are
dirt.
like that.
Well, he wants to rip it out. See, this portion over here between him and Rick's a little bit better, but the farther down you go is that first picture I showed you. And it gets worse, but like you say, most of them are bad. But he's talking about ripping it up and then not putting anything back, because he doesn't wanna have to pay for that. And it's like, I don't think that's permissible. I don't think we can do that, so.
That would become a snowball that would never get stopped.
Yeah, so, okay.
Now, if he wants to try to come up with ways to help get grants or funding to help pay for new sidewalks for the town.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there are different grants that we can try to get to help pay for that. I mean, we can reach out to Tom Esterbrook in Bicknell and see what all he's done for his.
I would have to decline that.
But yeah, I don't agree.
Okay.
If somebody wanted to do their own sidewalk, would
It's
like,
legal.
More than, yeah, you're
That's-
responsible
you
for
bring
your
it
You're
here
sidewalk.
and
responsible for the
get it approved?
sidewalk.
Yeah.
or you just do it?
You're
just
responsible
do it.
for your sidewalk,
Okay,
You're
that's
responsible
easy.
for the maintaining and.
Yeah.
but you can't just
Uh,
remove a
But
sidewalk.
But maintaining it is not just removing it.
No, and just leaving
Yeah.
dirt, yeah.
And it,
If not, mine in front of
Yeah.
my whole house would be gone,
Yeah.
and beautiful grass, so.
That mud hole
So
out
we'll
front.
just-
Yeah.
sorry, I should have showed you too while I was up here is
I was young and needed the money.
So Michelle
Dragic.
Dragic,
Okay, she needs a letter for the Knox County zoning saying that she can put up a fence for her dog because when they did an aerial satellite view, they're saying, here's the alleyway. They're saying it comes all the way over to this side. We have the easement that much.
There's a link.
And they said that they think it has shifted, so they don't think that's right. They think it's closer to the thing. She just needs permission to put the fence up. And we were assuming as long as we told her that we had access to it because of the alley, as long as she signed off on that, it would be okay. It's up to you guys. But that's what they're saying is here's this, but they're saying that the easement goes all the way over to there.
The alley actually lays in the yard across the alley.
Yeah,
And South Street literally goes through her driveway.
because here is, hold on.
is it an easement that we use? I mean,
I mean, the alley
All it
is used.
an easement, so she says, you say, build the fence, and we have an easement.
As long as she doesn't have a locked. gate or
Right, and, you know, don't build a
So if
structure,
she's
you know,
not
the fence is
home,
fine.
There's a
You need to
link
get
with
in there and
tiles
pick
there too, but I
something.
think that's on the property line.
Let's see, here's this, and then there's all that property over there.
Yeah.
That's the
But as
alley
long
that
as she
goes
doesn't
through
lock her
to the
gate,
other
then
house on
you
the
can
back.
get in
Well, yeah,
there.
But the only way for her to get in is, right here's the highway where I'm at.
Never-
You shoot in and you immediately turn right. Her house is right over here. So there's no other way for her to get to her
I
house.
see an issue with that one.
No,
Okay, so it's approved so we can write a letter to it.
motion to approve.
Okay,
But I would also make sure that if we are getting access to it for whatever reason, that we also be able to give her a warning that when we're gonna get access,
okay.
so the dog can be put up.
I will write a letter, let you guys approve it, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
You're awesome.
Treasurer's report.
You've got July and June's bank statements, and they're including the cleared transactions, outstanding transactions, and fund reports like always, attached to the bank statements.
Perfect.
Fire department.
Just at our, plug into our here, this ISO rating this month, 14th. Yep, and, pool water delivery. I talked to Kelly and some other ones, I think Renee knows a little bit about it. We kinda shut the idea around that, cause there's some people that's not paying for the water when they get it delivered. So, we thought of an idea that if they call the town office here, tell them how much they want, then we will deliver it, not the other way around. That's what you guys will get paid first, and they'll get water. So if that's all right.
Well,
with
and
you?
that one that we've got the main problem with,
Yeah.
she's gonna have to pay the outstanding bill before she can ever get any more anyway.
So we thought we'd work it that way, that way the town would get their money.
We did do that
Yeah.
Friday, a guy wanted
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah, it worked
we
out
made
pretty
him
good
come
for
in
him.
and
It worked
pay,
out well that way.
paid
so.
$40 up front, estimated $40.
Well, and if they don't know how much it's gonna take to fill it up, I mean,
He was guessing about 3,500, so
Yeah.
okay.
he went ahead and gave me $40.
And it was exactly 4,000 gallons,
Okay.
so it worked out
Yeah,
perfect.
'cause most owners know how much freaking,
I like
how
that
many
idea.
gallons it's gonna take.
And if
to
they
get
pay
it.
us in cash, we can hold on to that until we know exactly
Yeah,
whether we
just
need to
help.
give them money back or
That
whatever.
guy was cool enough to say, put whatever's left on my water bill.
That's
Yeah,
exactly,
so.
yeah.
Your water bill? That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised, perks I have.
So other than that, that's all I have.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that idea.
You don't have any fundraisers or anything coming up?
No, just for the, fall festival, that's all.
Okay, good
No,
enough, thank
before
you.
that,
Ralph has nothing, go next.
Nothing, Ralph?
Wouldn't that be cool
Street
though?
department.
They were talking about.
Myself and
putting stuff
Mr.
on the tree.
Pemberton are going to put in a couple new culverts in this town because they are plugged and causing water issues for our citizens.
We've already got the material.
We've got materials, it's just gonna be labor.
We're gonna cut
And-
the roads, like we'll cut the roads.
Mowing has been relentless.
It's very thick right now.
I cannot keep up. I'm mowing everything every 4 days.
Yeah.
But other than that, things
First
are
year I
going
had to mow
smooth.
mine twice a week, or needed to mow mine twice a week.
Oh, I'm behind
And
on
your
mine
neighbor.
for sure.
And my neighbors, cause I get tired of seeing it. But he's my buddy, so that's
Yeah.
okay. He does every time come out, running out to trying to give me cash, so.
Yeah, he called me and was on the phone while you were mowing.
And is the mower holding up still? Is still?
Yeah, we're doing good. I mean, I just had to order new rear tires for it because
And some pontoons.
yeah, and some floats, and a trolling motor. But no, it's doing well, and hopefully we'll get the grant for another one. But
Yeah.
Did you tell him about Sinclair?
yes, I texted all that information
Okay.
Yeah, I
to
already got it.
Miss Shopmeyer.
Miss Thine?
And I've already got the letter already drafted, and they've already approved it. I've already got the quotes all together, so now I just gotta give it to Kelly.
38,000 did it come up to?
No, it came up to 50 something
Oh,
with the
would
mower.
that include
with the mower.
yours?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And with the mower and everything, it was like 58,000.
Oh, that
Can I
ain't,
have
that
a
ain't
copy of
terrible.
that, Renee?
Yes.
Whenever, you don't have to give it to me now. Just so we've got it.
Cliff,
on.
sewer, and water.
Wait a minute, I'm not done.
Uh-oh.
So, Mr. Ralph, is there any way we can get stronger weed killers or box blade or something, the parking lot at the community building?
Yeah, I got it knocked down. It is brown, but the stuff toward him,
Mm-hmm.
those really aren't parking lots. Those are mowed.
Okay.
The one between the church, so it'd be the next, you got the poles by the church, you got the next set of poles, that's actually a road.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have to run and get my kid.
We could,
Okay.
put a mat down and gravel it, cause I think it's always been grass.
What
But
would
yeah,
a
I
box-
can
what
box
would the
blade.
box blade do to it?
The
It
box blade rips up all the dead grass, but it
Mhm.
won't do anything for what I'm calling a yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you're inquiring
Right.
about?
Yeah. That's what, like, just trying to get the weeds under control for,
Oh, I
for that, in that
look,
area.
I've sprayed, I know.
Oh, I know.
The weeds are running me wild. Go
Yeah.
look at our shop.
Oh, well, I understand that just from my driveway at my house.
But yeah, I've got brush killer running and I've got stuff happening.
Okay.
I got a question, I'll go back to Larry. The lady from the economic development, she did say that in order to get a tax abatement, they have to create 12 new jobs, right?
Yes. That's part of the things that they have to be able to create new
Yeah.
jobs in order to get the abatement.
I will get
Well, I
on
knew
those
something
weeds.
was up this year, it was really
Yeah,
weird.
the weeds have been tough this year.
They have,
Yeah.
but I've done what I could at the ball field 2 or 3 times. I sprayed the whole ball field.
That's right. And Steve's gone out there.
And he's
he
went
took,
out and
he
raked
took
it.
out chemicals from Josh, and he sprayed. And he went out and sprayed stuff with our stuff, because I don't even know like how much Steve has spent in weed stuff for.
Well, the RM43 that he uses ain't worth snot
Oh well, he also
on
went out with
normal
diesel
weeds.
and a few other things.
I have to be careful what I use.
Because it kills the bugs.
And when I use it.
Yeah.
And this year it's been a very big battle.
Eventful.
Yeah.
I've gotta shut whole filters down for a week. I've not been able to do that, so I've just had to go in and shut them down, spray them, let them sit for 5 hours. And
I'll get everything ready for the fall
Yeah,
festival.
I think we've got the field somewhat recovered now, but it.
Yeah,
Steve
it's slowing
sprayed-
down a little. I actually mowed today and only had about 1,000,000 clumps instead of solid
that's good.
clumps.
I spent probably 3 hours dragging it.
Yeah.
Trying to drag all that grass out.
Detach.
It was such a
if we have a mild fall and early winter, you're gonna be mowing in December.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can go.
Okay. Sewer and water.
I got inspected by the state at the sewer on the 28th, and 3 things, which is normal, the weeds, they have to ride it. I always tell them, you know, there will be weeds in there, they are taller this year, because like I said, it's hard to spray them. I'll get them cleaned up in the next 3 days, cause they're dead. we're going to have to, I don't have any prices yet, but we're gonna have to do something with filter two. It's beyond its life expectancy, starting to pond, and it's not because of the weeds, cause weeds don't root, it's just that filter gets compacted over the years. And I'm gonna try to entertain some ideas of peeling the top off and trying to till that up, try to till it and break it loose, but there's no guarantee that'll work. So I'll get you some prices together. We're looking at, not this year, probably within the next year or two,
Thank you.
Okay.
depending
Oh, you
on
gotta
how
try
I can
that copy.
stretch it.
I tried to mow over those weeds and they're like
said
cutting
filter too?
trees.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
they say what the capacity is on it,
What's that?
that filter?
The filter, the capacity of the gravel,
No, you know how they give
Oh.
that thing about how
Oh.
they estimate how well it's working?
10 years, and we're almost 20. So we
Okay.
did the east filter, number one.
Yeah, yeah, we already did that one.
We replaced it.
Yeah, that's what
And
I was thinking.
Last
10
year.
years. No, not last year.
Well, you had
Couple
new
years
pipe,
ago. It was a couple
new
years
pipe
ago.
put in.
Yeah, yeah. And so that pipe, we can reuse that pipe in that west filter, but, it's gonna have to be, I mean, we've got the life out of it, we pushed it, so, but and also I'm gonna have to pump some tanks here soon, that's gonna be some money, I'll get you some prices on that too, I push them as much as I can also. So, I try to, push them as far as we can to get, but we're starting to get some, high ammonias. So I'm gonna have to pump some off just to get the ammonias down, so we're still fine.
Okay.
You
But,
gonna use that Quick John's?
Yeah. Yeah, cause he's got a bigger truck.
You think he'll give you a little
Yeah,
bit
he
of
will.
discount if you do
Yeah.
so many at a time?
Yeah, because I'll pump, he's just gonna charge me by the truckload, so he's got a truck that's like
Oh, okay.
5,000 gallons.
Yeah.
And so I can pump these tanks halfway down. And so I was getting 3 tanks on another truck, I can probably get 5 or 6 on this, and I'm only gonna pay for the load.
So he's not gonna
No.
charge $600 for
No.
each tank?
No.
Wow, that's a good deal.
No, so, I'm trying to talk another guy that I know into buying a bigger truck.
I told you, dude, I'm broke.
Yeah, huh?
I told you I'm broke.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to put a tank on your trash truck. But yeah, so we're trying to save money, and we have saved money doing that. But that way you're not paying to haul water, you're paying for actual sludge and. So, and like I say, we let our pumps, we don't go by the manufacturer's recommendation, we let them quit. I mean, they're throwaways. You know, they're rated to last 5 years, we've gotten almost 20 years out of it, probably half of our pumps.
Mine's still original.
Yeah, yours is still original, so
Knock.
we just run them until they quit.
Yeah.
You know, if they're throwaways, run them until they quit, so.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Alright, next thing.
Next would be park reporting business.
Alrighty. Here's you, man. I'm not on board.
Where'd you go?
I
Well,
still wanna
put
be
it in
on the
your
board.
Okay. And your name is?
Rhonda Roberts.
Rhonda, okay. And I knew I'd met you, but I couldn't remember, okay. So, that's,
I don't know who else is gonna be. Ginger has offered to be on it. I've got one other person that I'm gonna reach out to. She said she would. Devin's wife.
Bird.
Yeah. She had acted interested in it.
okay.
So we're assuming the other 4 people have quit, and they no longer want to be on park board.
Okay, and we do, and,
We're starting anew, right?
Andrew and Courtney are for sure wanting to be on the,
I thought they were wanting to do the park board and the community building, but Jeremy said community earlier, so I don't know.
I'm confused.
well, okay, so in order to do the community building, they need to be on the park board.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Then it's a subcommittee, right?
Yes, so then the
Okay.
community building is a subcommittee
Yep.
of the park board.
So you can say what you wanna be on when you join.
Pardon me?
Yeah, like,
You
so
can
when you
say-
join the park board, like, then you can say, like, well, you'd like to be a part of this subcommittee, and, yeah.
So we wouldn't have anything to do with the community building then, the park board.
The
The
subcommittee
subcommittee of the park
of the park board would run.
Like if
You
there's,
would still have stuff to do with, I don't know who's in charge though, I don't know how
if
that
there's
was
5 of
listed
you on the
out.
park board, 2 of you will be on a subcommittee, just for the community building. And you guys, right?
Yeah, so the subcommittee of, for the community building will consist of at least one person from the park board and some other people from the community. And then the same thing would be for the recreational areas. You'd have at least one person from the park board on it, and other people from the community if they wanna be on there. They would all technically be park board,
Right.
or park.
We would still
but-
all work
yeah.
together.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
They
No,
would,
it
they
ain't
wouldn't be
gonna
on the
be-
board, cause your
yeah.
board is only 5 members.
Yeah,
But they would be part of the park volunteer team. But the park board members would be, at least one would be over the community building, one would be over the recreational facilities.
And it'd be good for Courtney and Andrew because they are regular renters
Yeah, they're in there
through the
Wednesday
church.
nights.
And they can watch the cleanliness and
Basically, all it is like if there's one of you and whatever, you say, we agree to take care of the community building, so and not all the park board has to be involved. And then you take your needs, whatever, to the park board. You see what I'm saying?
it forces everybody to talk to each other.
Kinda makes everybody specialized so
And I
that.
think that's what we're looking for, is just more information, just all
Yeah.
trying to work together. I think that's.
Yeah.
And so not just everybody wants to do the community building and everybody wants to deal with the park.
Right.
Not everybody, just doesn't wanna deal with the park and just wants to do the ball field. It makes it
I just
the whole park board for all 3.
And I'm kinda there by proxy.
Yes.
so do they need to be on the park board? Can we consider those 2 as part of the park board?
That's something we'll have to talk about, but I wouldn't see why not, but I don't.
Do they wanna be on
Can
the
they
park
be in
board?
charge of the community building if they're
Jeremy
not on the
has
park
talked
board?
to him and he had to run Vicky's
No,
check,
like,
so
no,
I'm not
that's,
positive, but
they
I
can't
think
be in
they do,
charge
yes.
of the community building unless they're on the park board.
What were they wanting to do anyway?
Well, and they were wanting to get involved with the park board for the fact of that would help them meet new people and everything like that, with
Alright,
him
yeah.
being the assistant,
Community outreach.
yes.
To the
All
church.
EMA members stand by for monthly radio.
So why don't,
Why ain't
maybe,
yours making noise?
Or they got EMA in it.
do you think maybe like next month she contacts her people? Andrew and his wife, and they come to the meeting?
Let everybody come in next
Shotmeyer.
The park board and the president?
So if I
I
get
think
one
so.
more
You told me to
person,
come today.
Sorry, Ginger.
Things to do.
if I get one more person, then that's 3, 4, 5.
If they wanna
See,
be on
If
it.
they wanna be on it.
And here's the thing, I am not okay with having a husband and wife both being on the board.
Okay,
It's true,
I agree.
I will agree.
but they could both be,
in.
they can both be
Involved.
volunteers.
Involved and
but
volunteer.
one of them on the board.
Only one on the board.
Only
Okay.
one being a voting member.
Exactly.
And then find
tell you
So
somebody
you
else.
really need 2 more people then
2
for
more, okay.
the actual park board.
So
And we
if
could ask Andrew too, if he wants to find somebody else.
Well,
Hey,
really one
Well, if you got
person.
Rhonda, you got Ginger, if you got Devin Berg's wife,
Wife.
and if you have Andrew or Courtney, that gives you 4. So we
So
would
you
need
need
one
one
more
more.
for the board.
And none of the other ones wanted on, they had no answers.
Somebody from the fire department be on that board?
We got enough to deal with.
I'm a proxy member.
And we were, Ginger and I were talking about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were all on board
We're
with
getting
what
ideas and trying
Amanda
to-
had mentioned. That's a good idea. We could all
You got,
Yeah.
make something, do something together.
Once your
Would
park
Amanda
board's
be
established,
interested
you
in the
guys
park?
can decide that.
Dee Dee she drew it all out last year, where all the lights and stuff went. You guys can decorate however you want, but she had it laid out and she had different things set different places, but I'm telling you right now, she ordered a bunch more stuff.
Yeah.
When she got a donation and stuff, so there is more of that. There's the lights coming from,
And decorating is not for the faint of heart.
No, I mean, you're gonna have to pull a lot of people to do
I
it.
say next month we do it, like you said.
And
bring
there
in the
again,
people
we
that
can
want
also
on.
call our Knox
Do we give
County
them a
Yes.
copy of the
prisoners.
rules?
They
Do we
were
still
awesome.
get them?
The county
I
guys are
have to
available
call them,
most of the
but I
time.
can get them for you, as
Okay.
long as you guys tell me when you wanna put them up.
Okay.
And I can get a date picked out and stuff, whenever they can come up, they will come up and help put all
Yeah.
that up. The only thing we have to do is feed them lunch.
I have
Yeah.
high hopes for decorating this year.
And we
Okay.
only have to feed them lunch. We do not have to feed them breakfast
No.
too. They get
Strings around the bottom of
fed
the tree.
breakfast before they leave.
They came and helped me on
wanted to
trash
do it
day,
last year,
and
make
we
it
fed
pretty.
them pizzas, and you'd have thought you'd have
You
gave
know,
them all a steak.
But,
Yeah.
yes,
They
I
work
understand
harder
what
when
you're
you
saying.
treat them.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
they do. They're yeah. I mean, they are absolutely wonderful, and they will say please and thank you. We had them come out to the fairgrounds and do a whole bunch of stuff at the fairgrounds. Great. I'm just saying that we don't have to feed them breakfast as well.
And I'll give you the gator and the trailer, and you can just go.
Is lunch,
Lunch,
Good
yes,
enough.
absolutely lunch. Just not
Okay.
worry about breakfast.
they don't need a full course.
Well, because you're it's
only like
wasting time to
2 hours difference between breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah.
Well, and most of the places, they've already ate
Yeah,
before they get here.
left.
What
Yeah.
time did they leave us, Cliff? Was it 5 o'clock or better?
3:30 or
Hey,
something.
were
4
we
o'clock.
was Josh Anthus gonna go on to the board so that way he could be over the ballpark?
Can he be without being city limits? I can't remember what we said.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause he has the same
Sandborn address.
address.
That's why Ginger's here.
Okay.
Actually, he's an employee, so why can't he just be over the ballpark?
It's because it has to be a part of the volunteer thing.
Oh, okay.
I think
So
I'll,
Josh
I'll
Anthus
ask
So
him.
Josh
the
Anthus
last
would be
one.
the fifth one.
You gotta talk to him, see if he
I'll
wants
talk to
come
him,
next
yeah.
week or next.
He's voluntold.
Huh?
So he would be over
I'm
the
just
park,
saying
over
next month,
the,
anybody that
ball
wants to
ball
get
field
on
and
it.
all that.
Kinda takes that out
He
of your
could help
hands.
you
That's-
guys
Yeah.
out and do
It's-
things whatever, but
Well,
he would
just
go
give him
down and
another
all things.
reason
He
to
appoint
call
a
me.
president and let him go on their
And you
way
know he
from
will.
the park.
You know he will.
And like I said,
Every meeting.
whenever you guys decide to put up lights and all that, let me know. And
So,
we'll get it
we all
scheduled
need to be
within that
here
period of
and,
time
like,
so we get 'em when we
and
need 'em.
stated or whatever at the same time, or can we just go ahead and start working on stuff? And getting ideas and throwing stuff out and figuring.
I'd say
I
don't
think
think
you always
anything's
do
gonna
that
change.
as a
she
volunteer.
voted in, I guess is
Like,
what
are we
she
gonna
wants.
be, like,
you
at
wanna
the same
appoint
time, a
one of them
two-year
as a president.
term?
Yeah, I think Rhonda, are you okay being president? I think that's.
And I fell under here.
I vote for you.
Do we
Oh, my.
need to send letters to the previous members to let them know they are no longer on the board, we need their keys back?
yes.
We
Yeah, they
need
all
any
have their keys.
paperwork they have on expenditures and receipts, and if there's any money left from a fundraiser that somebody's holding.
Yes.
And
So you
that
want
they
us to do that?
I can draft a letter up.
Okay,
cannot
I'm
okay
sorry.
a state
to get their keys back and any
Okay.
people
record
being
keeping
here
for
Yeah.
expenditures, receipts, and if there's any money somebody's holding.
happens.
The board all
So
has to
what?
sign on that,
Carlisle
in order to
people,
get everything
Yeah.
back, they said.
She's gonna
they
have
call
money.
Patty
Well, that's what I'm saying, they're supposed to
And she
sign it
says,
and
"Yep,
everything
that's
else,
fine."
so.
with
I'll
clue.
get that drafted up and emailed out to
I
our
think I
board
was
members
really
and have
impressed
them
by
all
Knox
sign it
County one.
Okay.
in the next couple days.
Very impressed.
If
by
we
it.
ask
Ginger and I
how they
have
They have a lot
a
more
lot of
flexibility
fundraisers.
than what
I know
they
you
do.
have to do 3 fundraisers a year.
they would.
We have good ideas for the fundraisers. One of them is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, it's in Freelandville does it. It's called a Goodwill, donation,
Mhm.
and they have meals often.
Mhm.
It gets the community together,
Mhm.
and then we get donations for the park at the same time.
Yeah.
Another question we had was bingo.
I'm not trying to be rude, I really am not, but until the park board's set up,
Okay,
can you guys just go over that, like, once your park board's set up instead of?
yeah.
We can do it next
We,
week,
yeah,
we
we've
can
been
go
here
over
already,
it then.
and we're kinda hanging.
I agree, Jackie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Ralph done this.
Yeah, if Rhonda just come up with some
Big
ideas
time.
that what you'd
And
like to
bring it
do,
to next-
bring it to
okay.
next
So
meeting.
I would say, okay, so we're gonna do Rhonda as president, and then I would suggest Ginger as vice president.
Yes.
I agree.
Congratulations.
Do you feel better?
I do, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
And so if we have Andrew Courtney over the community building and Josh Anthus over the Ball Diamond,
That's your 5.
and then Devin Berg's wife.
Do you need me to reach out to Amber and Courtney? Well,
Andrew.
That's right,
he
Courtney,
said only
yeah.
one.
Yeah, well,
They
they can
can
both be
both.
on the,
Yeah.
on your roster of volunteers, but only
Okay.
one of them can be on the board.
Voting.
So you just need to, we
Yeah,
just need
so
to
if
pick
you
which
get
one.
other people, they're not gonna be on
And
the
I'm sure
board,
they're
but you
gonna
can
work
get
together.
them as
Oh, yeah.
volunteers.
So-
Do volunteers have to have any kind of, anything?
No,
Just show an interest in wanting to do something
Okay.
for the park.
No, just the board has to be approved by the
No
town.
background check, no, okay.
The rest of the volunteers do not have to be approved by the town, but just the board. Okay.
Compassion, gentleness, and kindness.
Yeah, I thought I was in the right place.
This is all being recorded, remember? Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Motion.
motion.
I'll motion to be done at 6:08.
I second that.
And I will get this uploaded onto the YouTube.
Will one of you guys be getting a hold of Courtney and Andrew? Letting them know.
That's on Jason.